Hey everyone, it's Daryl from Houseplant Journal. Now, I know I've been away from YouTube quite a while, and that's because I've been mostly on Instagram. And since that time, something amazing has happened. Well, a lot of amazing things have happened, but the big one that I'm here today to tell you about is that I have a book coming out. In today's video, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into the book. So here's the cover. This is actually just a mock-up. Now the first thing you may notice is, why is it not called Houseplant Journal? That was my first thought too, was to call it Houseplant Journal, obviously. But the genius marketing team over at Abrams encouraged me to think about whether that title reflects what's actually in the book. And to be quite honest, no, it's just my branding. So, the new plant parent, it works in two ways. You see, it means that this book is for people who are new to plant ownership. It'll teach them all the basics from the perspective of an actual plant parent, me, somebody who owns plants inside a house, not someone who grows them commercially, not someone who has studied them scientifically. But the content of the book is also for this generation of plant parent. Don't you find that the advice that you read about how to take care of plants, it's basically been the same stuff repeated over and over. And while it may work in some situations, it doesn't in all situations. And so perhaps it was time for a new approach. And that's the reason why I wrote this book. So let's go take a look inside. I don't even have the fully bound copy yet. The book has lots of photos and some lovely illustrations by the one and only Jeannie Fan, who you may also know as Studio Plants. I just gave her some guidelines about what I wanted to illustrate, and she took care of the rest. This was a fun shoot. I got all these different soil components and just put them on a piece of white paper to photograph them for the book. Oh yeah, and this money tree is actually right over here. Yeah, a lot of the plants in this book are my actual plants, or plants that belong to my friends. Another thing that's different about this book is that it shows the progression of your plant, potentially, over time. See, I've tracked this Monstera for 3 years, but now of course it's even older. I just wanted to show that plants will change and they'll grow, and some plants will have more to love about them as they grow. And here's the famous Pilea. I was only ever given one, and it has produced lots of babies. I think one of these ones is now actually this big one here. Needs water right now. Oh yes, and rabbit's foot fern here, one of my favorites. Especially this one that I potted up in this actual coffee pot. The real plant is right here. Still in the same pot. It's probably time to repot him someday soon too. Good old snake plant. Here's my whale fin when I found the first new leaf that grew, and I recorded that it took 64 days. And then when the third leaf came up, that's when I said, okay, now I have to do a time lapse. And as you can see from this little video, it took about 80 days. That's right, I had my camera looking at the plant for 80 days. So there you have it, there's your little sneak preview. If you like what you saw, then you can click the link below and you'll find the links to any place that you can get this book. It comes out March 19th. 2019. And before you go, I promise I'll start making more YouTube videos. So hit that subscribe button and hit the bell as well so you get notified when those new videos do start coming out. I'm Daryl, thanks for watching. Bye.